Hey, my friend, big welcome. Let's talk about liberation and what holds us from liberation. Many of us thinking the freedom is when we have a lot and then we can do whatever we want. A lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of space. So really deep inside, we're craving big. We're craving expansion. We're craving possibilities. Inside your mind, all that is existing. Your mind has the possibility to be infinite and then to feel that expansion, to feel this unity without any effort, really. In fact, that infinite being, that's your source, that's really who you are, and that's what everything is. But the mind, through eons of confusion, is constantly pulling you away from that. You can compare it to somebody in prison that is aware that through a little window in the ceiling, it can really see a bit of light. But constantly, it's pulling and putting something between that light and itself. That's what we're really doing. Deep inside, we know the truth. Deep inside, we know that we are already infinite. We know that we are boundless, limitless. But inside, there is something very small, actually, that pulls us in constantly. That something small I find within myself is a form of sadness in my chest. Yeah. It's like a tiny spot that doesn't allow me to connect completely to the truth of who I am. Although I feel it, although I know it, there is something that pulls in. That sadness is so obvious actually because it's a sadness of not being where you are supposed to be, where you are belong to, where you are most naturally feeling the best. It's the sadness of not being at home. So we live in that confusion and that constant conflict that part of us knows exactly who we are and the truth, and the other part is constantly pulling away from that. My recommendation is to expand to infinity, to acknowledge the truth of who you are, infinite being, boundless being, and from that infinite being, connect to that part. It's a tiny part within your chest that pulls you constantly away from the truth, that doesn't allow you to fully connect in harmony and dissolve into that infinite being. When you meditate, start slow and expand gradually your mind to the whole creation. And you know exactly that that's the truth. That's where you're supposed to be. And from that infinite expansion, ask yourself, so what pulls me? What constantly pulls me to identify as a separate identity? What constantly pulls me away from home? It's a bit crazy because when we feel the complete unity, we feel at home, we feel at bliss, we feel at ease. All what we want to get by doing whatever we do, it's already here within us. But that point of separation within us is constantly pulling us. Even when we expanded, we connected, we feel so infinite, that point is there. So my suggestion is to recognize that point while you are expanded and talk to that point and invite it to dissolve so you can experience the full potential of unity by dissolving your whole being and uniting with Source. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Blessing on your practice, my friend. Have a beautiful day.